Yay! Hello, possums. We are back together again. And now we're talking about December 5th through the 11th. Let's see what we have. All right, let me shuffle as long as you're here with me now. And then we'll get started. Do our little standard Celtic cross. I've been shuffling, so we'll just top it off and we'll take it from here. First card, Woman of Worlds. Well, don't we know that? All right. Hang on. Where are we going? Wow. You know what? This is kind of interesting, but there's like women all over these cards. Women, 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 women. So it looks like and women on the bottom. So it looks to me like this is going to be the week of women making differences. And it looks like it may even skip a generation. It's like going down. We're picking up the younger ones. Feels like we're already talking about political stuff. And we all know that Nancy Pelosi has stepped down as for the Democrats. She's still going to be in Congress, but step down. And that kind of is what this is saying. She's sort of handed off the baton to the next generation. So have a look. See, there's young and there's old on there, and it looks like one's giving to the other. So this is pretty interesting. There's a younger person that's going to accept more responsibility. Now, at this time, we know that there's a male that wants to take her place, but it looks to me like it's making an opening for a younger person to start moving in. This is the catalyst that's leading to the change that we're going to see next, right? And what are we doing? Actually, this is about a new generation of truth tellers, okay? So this is about calling things out, even when it's your own party, okay? So it's a little bit political, but it's standing up for what you think is right and having the courage to do it. So that's a difference. And it might be a difference for the Democrats anyway to be courageous about what they're talking about, right? All right, let's take a look at what starts all of this. Is like opportunities for females, right? So I don't know what Congress was thinking about when they did the Roe versus Wade, and you can have your own opinion about that. But it looks to me like, boy, did that make a difference. It really, really did. People are saying, I may not believe in all of it, but something's not right here. And now we get to see what happens as a result of that, okay? And one of the things I do see is there's a consciousness about younger males that are agreeing with the females that are starting to band together. So this could be a really pretty interesting year, talking about Democrats and Republicans, how maybe they're going to start joining together, crossing party lines, but especially male and female, so at certain age groups, okay? So keep your eyes open. We have the Three of Crystals, which means, to me, it's like three is about forward momentum, and that's just intuitive. And it sure looks to me like there's going to be, I'm seeing like, okay, here's a leader that pops up over here. There's a leader that pops up over there. And they're across the country, so it's not everybody that's in Washington that's getting a voice for things. It's going to be I'm seeing one very strong person on the West Coast. I see one that's somewhere around Utah, and then we're over to the East Coast, all right? So there's going to be at least three dominant characters that are going to have their voices be known for their intelligence, for their understanding, for what's going on in their head, not what's going on in their pocketbook. So, like I said, keep your eyes open, because that's what this card says. Keep your eyes open. Isn't that interesting? It's like they're going to start catching people and saying, you have revealed yourself by the behavior that you've expressed. And this will be coming shortly. Right? You might see a few people that are going, oh man, I just got myself caught in a rat trap with this thing. All right. So know that when we get the Child of Wands, it can be even the seeker of someone who wants the truth, who wants the right answers and everything. And so that's what we get to look forward to. Don't have to fight about it yet, but we do have to make sure it's uncovered and we understand what's going on, because we're truth seekers now. This is telling me, am I going to get to the bottom of things? Am I going to get the answers that I want? That's a big old yes when it comes to intellectual answers, okay? It also is, there's going to be documents that are written that we're going to really be paying close attention to. Ace of Crystals. Crystals are always about mind activity for me, right? So I have to read what's right for me. And this is what it's saying. The ace is a big old gift. So hang on. It looks like there's good news that's coming, and it should be coming shortly through a couple of females, all right? So watch out for that little pack of females that have been running around trying to set things straight so far. It could be they have a big revelation that everybody wants to hear about in the legal field, right? So this is the legal card, the law card, the card of October, November. So it may be something that started in October, November and is yet to finish and will finish in December, January. Okay, here's the card of Capricorn, and they're very methodical. They're going to be checking things off of the list to make sure they have everything right. And it's like they enjoy it. They love it. It's not a labor of dire consequence. It is something they are good at and capable of doing with one hand tied behind their backs. So keep an eye open for a Libra and for Capricorn. These could be very interesting people coming in and helping us move forward in this next 6 to 8 months even. That card kind of talks about maybe even 10. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, here's the old realm looking for people to hand off the controls to, right? Specifically older females. So we might not be having as much good information coming from old men, old white men, but this one is telling me, keep your eyes on what the older women are doing, okay? This could be a really interesting week. At least it's getting set up for what's going on in the next month or so. How about that, you guys? Well, it's pretty serious, but it looks to me like we end up with 2 major arcanas and an ace, which is always a nice gift, all right? So for you, keep your eyes open, and let's see what transpires in this next week or two, all right? Love to everybody. Hope you had a great holiday, and I'll talk to you very soon. Okay, bye.